I'm very sure you will be wondering, where is this man today? Yeah, as you can see from the video, this is a construction site. So the question that should come to your mind right now is, what am I doing at a construction site? I am actually here today because of a Nigerian guy. Very shortly, you'll be meeting with him. Okay guys, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yomi Adu, the CEO of Aero Travels and Tours. Where I am today is called Ogu Farm, here in Freetown, Sierra Leone. I am here because of what a Nigerian is doing again in this country. You know, in the last video, I told you that Nigerians are always doing fine wherever they find themselves. So today, I'm with an engineer or an architect. Very shortly, I'll be bringing him. He's going to talk to us. This is one of the many works he is doing in this country. This is one of the projects he is handling, and I think this is, I don't know how many story building this one is going to be, but we're on the decking right now. So very shortly, as I said, I'm going to bring him, and I want you to hear from him. Okay, guys, I am with the engineer, the architect himself. So very shortly, as I said, he will be introducing himself to us. And as I said, we have a lot of things to learn from him. He's my very good brother. He's a Nigerian. So, sir, can we meet you?
My name is Iola Johnson.
Iola Johnson, okay.
Yeah. Just as is rightly said, I'm a Nigerian. I've been for like 2 decades now. I've been in Sierra Leone. 2
decades?
Yeah.
That's like 20 years.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So I'm an architect by profession. Actually, I have passion for building ever since I was young. I remember when my father was building his first house in Nigeria then. I used to leave my school because the side.
Okay, you schooled in Nigeria, not
yeah, I schooled in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So then I was in primary school when my dad was building his first building in Nigeria.
Okay.
I remember during the lunchtime, I would leave my school. I would leave my school to go to the site. Ever since then, you know, I pick interest in building. Even before I went to study architecture, all my interest has been in the building, even in architecture, really. That's why I have the patience for design and build. Because
design and build.
I want, when I have my building, when I have my design done, I want it to be carried out exactly the way
it was designed.
It was designed. So that's
okay.
more
so
reason.
You are combining both designing and building.
Absolutely.
Okay. Beautiful.
Absolutely. In order for us to have a better result, you know, of the design that I've designed. So that's why I love designing and building. So that's why now I am into basically I'm into design and build, because I design private building, commercial building. This is one of my projects that I designed.
Okay, yes. Then how many story building is this one? Because I was telling our viewers the other time that I know is I don't know the number of stories. So how many is this one?
Yeah, this is going to be a 4 floor. It's going to be a 4-story building.
A 4-story building.
Yes, this is the first decking we are doing now. Here we call it floating. Floating. Yes, actually we are doing the first suspended floor slab.
Okay.
That's what we are doing right now. You know. Okay. Yeah.
Then, sir, some of the projects, because I know you have been here for 20 years, from what you said.
Yeah.
Now, some of the projects you have been handling here. Can you just mention some of the projects as in detail?
Yeah. 20 years is quite a long year.
Yeah.
The first I could remember, if I could remember, the first project that brought me to Freetown was Sierra Leone Special Court. I was the architect recruited from all the way from Nigeria. That was, yeah, I came here in year 2002. I was the architect that I was involved in that project from the beginning to the end of the project. The project is at New England.
Okay, New England.
Yes, I think it's being used now for Sierra Leone Law School.
Okay.
And the Sierra Leone,
it's a building.
Yes, it's a whole complex.
Okay.
It has offices as well as prison section.
Prison.
Yeah, the prison section now of that court is being used now by
on Pademba Road.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first project here. I've done quite a lot of other commercial buildings. I've this the office I used to work for. I was the architect attached to rehabilitation of Sada Chata Bank at Life Boating Street.
Okay, like
that was in year 2004. We did that work on my own. While I started, doing my own thing on my own, there's a building, Anglican House. It's at number 8 Shakasivi Street. Yes, yeah, yes,
okay, in town.
Yes, in town. So I'm the architects they engaged for that project. Okay. Yes, on my own on commercial, on a private level, I have a lot of private building jobs. This, for example, where we are now, is a private job. I have a lot of private clients that I design for, that are as well built for.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. In fact, I'm so excited with the wealth of experience that you have in this profession. You are a professional architect, and as they always say, you know your onions as far as architecture, design, and building is concerned. I'm so happy. What can you say about this business in Sierra Leone? What can you say about architecture in Sierra Leone? Going by the fact that Sierra Leone is a bit hilly, compared to where we are coming from Nigeria. Nigeria is a plain ground, but the topography of this place, is hilly over here. So the design, the architectural work, what can you say about it compared to that of Nigeria?
Thank you very much. That's what even make it the architectural work exciting. In terms of like, I started work in Lagos. Basically, Lagos environment and its environment, the entire Lagos state is a relatively flat area. So that to design there, you can actually zoom on the paper and start designing. That everywhere is relatively flat. Unlike Freetown, you have to involve more in the design. Even your design, you have to have a visit to site because of a lot of factors in design. There are a lot of factors that inform your design. For instance, just as you rightly mentioned, topography. Here you cannot sit down in your studio and start designing because you're going to have a problem. By the time you want to carry out the project, you see that the land, your assumption that the land is flat, is not what you get. So you need to, first of all, you visit the sites. When you visit the sites, then you know if it's hilly or slopey. You have to, that's if you move around Freetown, most of the building, they have basements in order to make up room for like in order to actually have a flat level at the front. You have a basement which they call undercellar here. Yeah, they call it undercellar here. So that's why it's exciting when you are designing in Freetown, because viewing the sites, you have to like relate the topography with the building that you have in mind. We are very lucky where we are now. We can say it's a relatively flat area, so we don't have that challenge here. But some of my sites, yes, which if time permits, we can you visit there. You have to like do cut and fills at times. At times you have to do a whole basement in order to catch up with the higher level of the land. So it make architecture interesting, the topography here. And again, too, another thing you love in Freetown, it is the view. Anywhere you are in Freetown, there are two prominent features that you have to see. See that you see hill or you see sea. So it make architectural work in Freetown very, very exciting. So from every angle, you can actually catch a very fantastic view. Just like, okay, look at where we are now. Yes. Towards us by the right, you can actually see the sea. By the left, you can see the beautiful hills. So that's some of the reason. They a little bit different, but it's an exciting thing too when you are in Freetown compared to Nigeria.
Thank you so much for this elaborate explanation. And I believe our people out there, they know that yes, a professional is actually talking here. Okay, I so much appreciate that. Now, another thing I want to talk about. Okay, by the way, my brother here has a block industry. You know, he said something when he was introducing himself. He said he designs and also build, and you know what that means. So after designing, he wants to ensure that good bricks, good blocks are being used, to execute the project. So he has a block industry. So sir, I think you will take us to the block industry as well.
Sure.
Yes, we would like to go there. We'll see the block industry. So that is to tell you that in Freetown you are safe. You have a building project, is it private or commercial, whatever it is, our engineer, our architect, architect Iola Johnson, is on ground. So sir, I want, before we go to the other side, I want you to tell our viewers your number, if you wouldn't mind, and I hope people will not be disturbing you. But if it is for business, it's something we want, it's what we want. So can you tell us your number?
078. That is from within Freetown or within Sierra Leone. 078223868. If you are calling for outside Sierra Leone, plus 232 78 22 3868.
Okay, good. So in fact, with what you said now, so that means if somebody contacts you from, let's say, Guinea Conakry, from Nigeria, from UK, you can also go there to construct.
Oh yes, I've worked in Liberia, even from Liberia. I have a project in Guinea Conakry. I've done project in Guinea Conakry. Entire West Africa. I think we cover.
Oh, that's,
you understand? Even where we are now, this client, she's based in United States of America.
oh.
So it's like just through referral, based on the good work we have done before. That's how she got to know us.
That is good, guys. I hope you are hearing that. The owner of this particular site is based in the US, and from referral or through referral, she contacted him, and now the project is ongoing, non-stop. You see, if you have a project to do in this country regarding building, whether private or for commercial, as I said, contact him. You have had his number, and the number too, just watch your the under of the video, you will see the number there as well. So from here we'll be going to the block industry. Okay guys, so we're at the block industry right now, and architect Iola Johnson will be taking us around. What is this place called, sir?
Actually the name of the factory is Block Bust. We call it Block Boxers. That's our name here. But formerly Busters.
Oh.
Yeah, we have no.
This road is called.
This road is called Banga Farm to Success Banga Farm Highway.
Okay.
We are actually in Banga Farm. This road leads to Success number 2 to
number 2
to.
Okay, so we can see some sand here.
Yes.
This is sand.
This is they call it freshwater sand. This sand is without salt. This is not the one they mine from the sea. This one is from the river, because of the fact that we all know the disadvantage of having salt in our building. But this one is salt free.
Okay. So if you have salt in our building,
Of course.
I just
When you saw the effect of salt on metal, we use our reinforcement is usually make of it's from metal. That's our iron rods and all the rest. So
Yes.
when you have salt with metal, obviously we all know corroding. So it's corroding easily, and some other defects you're going to see in your building when you use when there's presence of salt.
Okay, so
in your
sand is
salt free.
salt-free.
Yes.
So you use this for doing what? For
for
molding.
the blocks.
For molding.
Yes.
Then I can see some granites over there.
Yeah, that granite that we use it to, because we are not only doing block, we do some concrete products just like concrete ring, as you can see over there.
Concrete rings.
Yes,
So
we use this to make concrete rings. We also do interlocking paving. That one is the smaller size of this. We use it for, they call it chips. We use it for interlocking concrete paving.
Yeah. Then this is
concrete rings for water well.
rings for
For culverts, for soak away pits. You can use for your septic tank or your soak away pits. Yeah, like for instance, if your site is where by your swampy area, so all you need to just get a prefab soak away pit. We can use this one for soak away pit as well. We have them in various diameters, but this is the one I'm touching now is 1.2 meter diameter. Yes. So
I can see a generator over there.
yes, because of the
I know light is very, as in electricity is very stable in this country, but because of emergency.
yes, we in an event of emergency, we normally have use generator, at least as a to stand by.
Let me ask you one funny question. When last did you use it?
It's been a while because we don't use it all the time.
Because
the electricity is a bit, like I say, a bit stable.
A very big clap for Sierra Leone. Honestly,
Yes.
you see, and see how big this machine is. It's been here for a while because
The electricity is a bit stable.
So
Yeah.
it is, and when we have a stable electricity,
It will help
it
us.
usually support.
Yes. So
Then, what about this sand?
this
that
is this a dust, like granite dust, because
granite dust?
yeah,
What do you use this one to do?
to make the block, because the larger in terms the component of the block is from this granite dust, because we all know granite dust has a little bit of like a small particle of stones, so for rigidity, and when you at the end of the day when we get this block done, it's going to be like a concrete.
With the manager of this block industry now. So, sir, what is your name?
I am Alfred S. Mansari.
Okay, you are Alfred. Are you a Nigerian?
No, I'm a Sierra Leonean.
You are a Sierra Leonean. Okay, so tell me, what is your experience working with a Nigerian?
Yeah, of course, working with Nigerian is a learning experience, I should say, because I've been with them as a friend before doing business with them. So I know being with a Nigerian can make you think more or learn more about investments. So I like working with them.
Oh,
that's reality.
Okay, I really appreciate your appreciation and your commendation. Thank you. About the business, the block business. How do you see your blogs compared to other people's blogs? What can you say?
Well, I want to say we are number one.
Wow.
Because I'm not doing self-praise per se, but with regards to other blogs around this area, our blog, we are based on qualities. Because even before starting the business, we've gone around, we've seen others working with their way of measuring their materials to make blocks. We try to do in a way that our blocks will have qualities. So we are doing our blocks with qualities.
Oh, in fact, I so much appreciate your blocks. In fact, even by mere looking at it, I can also attest that these are good blocks. Okay, these are good blocks. Then from what you said, it's not different from what Mr. Johnson said. So, my brother, I want to say a very big thank you for what you're doing here ensuring that good blocks, quality blocks, blocks of standard are being molded in this country, so that we will have good houses all the time. There won't be issue of house collapsing and all those stuff, because when houses collapse, it's as a result of having substandard bricks, maybe not having good whatever, maybe not having good cement, good. So I appreciate you for the good job you are doing. So God bless
Thanks so
you.
much, and
Right?
happy meeting with you.
Okay, thank you. God bless you.
Amen.
Yes, this is the factory. We have the machine.
Okay, there is a machine.
Yeah, yes. This machine is
Molding.
yes, molding block.
Blocks. Does this one?
This mold now is solid block, 6 inches solid block. That's the output over there.
Okay.
It's completely solid
Without hole.
without hole. So
Okay.
it's a solid block, 6 inches
Solid
block.
blocks without hole.
Yeah,
So this is good.
yeah. This is hollow block. Yeah. This they have
Another machine.
another machine
For making
hollow blocks.
That first one
It's for
is for blocks without hole.
Oh yes.
Okay.
This we have like a series of small holes in series. The other one, we have another machine there. It has a bigger hole, 2 holes. It is a movable machine. Machine. Right. Yeah. Yeah. This one is a movable machine. This is the handle, and it has wheel. So you put the cement and sand, the cement, dust and sand. You put it on the lower bucket. Then you move.
So one can drive it.
You can drive it, and it start having it. It start releasing, dropping the blocks. Yeah.
The blocks here, are they hollow blocks?
They are hollow. These are hollow block with a bigger hole. There are 2 holes.
Like the type we have in Nigeria.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. As you can see, that the workers they are in the production of the solid block. Yeah.
So, sir, I want to ask you a very vital question. You are an architect of repute, for that matter, a real professional in the in this industry. Why do you have a block making industry?
Thank you very much. Over the year, because of the experience, I discovered that some of the blocks we have around, they are below, they are substandard. Because I've engaged in building for quite a lot of time, and I say, okay, I saw a problem, and I say, okay, this is an opportunity for me to find solution, to bring solution to some of the problem that a lot of people building are facing. So because of that, like some of these blocks they produce, they could not even pass the tests we normally do for block. Like for instance, chisel test, nail test, all of them will fail. So I now discovered, okay, I'm going to have a block making factory whereby I will make like our watchword here is standard. Anything below standard, we don't want to have it around us. So that will solve the problem we have around. Wherever most of our customers, they come to patronize us because of that. Like we have a very high quality block, because this is the field I am into. So I know the nitty-gritty. I know all the ingredients that make up a good block. So this has been what we've been doing ever since we opened here, and a lot of customers are coming as a result of that. And again, it's an avenue for us to actually make extra money.
Yeah, it's a side hustle.
Yes, so it's a side hustle. Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah,
there is a problem which you discovered or which you saw, and you now felt, okay, there should be a solution.
Absolutely.
And the solution is having a standard block instead of the usual substandard.
Absolutely.
So that's a very nice one. That's is believing. Now you are saying the project, at least one of the projects, or let me say the ongoing project of architect Iola Johnson, that was at Ogu Farm where we came from. A 4-story building project is ongoing, and we saw the floating slab, the first concrete they are making. And as I promised, this is the block industry, and we are here right now. We have seen the kinds of machines they have for making hollow blocks, for making blocks without holes. Okay, they even have a movable molding machine. it will be, somebody will be driving it as it's going, it will be dropping the blocks. That is awesome. That is very, very good. I want you to patronize this engineer. I can assure you that you are going to have a very, very good product. You know, he's a designer, he's an architect. He designs and he also builds. He designs, he builds. So, and I believe once you patronize him, you are going to get a value for your money. So guys, till I come your way again, I remain ever sincerely yours, Yomi Adu. Keep watching Aero Up Travels and Tours YouTube channel. Thank you.